Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bullseye. Sorry it has been so long. I was on vacation. I got back the day before yesterday. I got a ton of books I picked up on vacation. A few I picked up right before I left. I'm going to start out with the books that I didn't get in a dollar bin here. This is Lois Lane 103. I got this in a trade from a good buddy of mine. Just thought it was cool because she's marrying the devil. I got GI Combat, number 11. I love these books. Really like to get some old EC war books. Guess they're fighting the commies, it looks like. True War and Romance, number 9. I Was a GI's Jinx. And so those were all from a trade. These I did not pay quite sticker price. I think I got like 4 books for the price of 3. So I got BLACKHAWK 204 here, 215. These are pretty high grade Silver Age books. 217. I mean, I'm not a grader or anything, but I don't know. I thought they looked pretty sharp for Silver Age. A Thor book, 167. I actually have this already. I mistakenly got a double, but I'm sure I can find a friend who be in for a trade. And this as well was a crossover I didn't have, so I didn't mind paying 3 for it. Okay, and then every other book in here was $1 or less. So I'm going to start off with the best ones. I just recently got on Instagram while I was actually on vacation, so you might have seen a few of these already. This one I showed off. I'll have a link to my Instagram in the video and in the description and all that. Please check it out. Anyway, this is Sandman 75. This is the super rare second printing. This book is an absolute ghost. Right there is what you're looking for, the second printing. I think there were 2 of these on eBay that had sold recently. One sold for like 130, one sold for over 200. So really happy to add that to the PC, especially with the Sandman heat from the show they're doing. Also, sorry if my audio is a little different today. I normally use headphones, but my headphones broke, so hopefully this works. Tag and Bink. This is a hard to find series with low print run. This is my second copy. I didn't have a number 2, so happy to grab that. And this is the first appearance of Tag and Bink. And then this is their second volume 2, I guess. And I think this is the first appearance of Darth Plagueis. Probably saying that wrong. But both those series are hard to come by, so I was happy to grab them for $1. I got What If number 104. This is an Infinity Gauntlet story, and it's a newsstand copy. Happy to grab that. And I'll tell you what, guys, we got to this one a little late. This was me and a friend went to .com Comics physical store in Freeport, Maine, and they had it was like a special dollar bin thing on July 4th, and a guy scooped me on ASM 140, the Cosmic Carnage books. He got both of those, and I was really bummed I missed out on those. I mean, I found some great stuff, but so this was a nice consolation prize. I was able to find this in another bin. It's the Cosmic Carnage What If. So that's number 108. Really happy to grab that. And I have a few of these, but I have a buddy I'm doing a trade with soon, who I think was looking for one of these, and it's for a big book, so I'm gonna have to throw a couple of keys on the pile to get him trade. Let's see here. Found another Legionnaires Zero. This is first appearance of, I think, XS, who is Flash's daughter on the TV show, I believe. And then we got Avengers West Coast 94. I know people have been showing this recently. That's how I know about it. This is kind of a slept-on book. This is the actual first appearance of Jim Rhodes in the War Machine armor. So that's kind of cool. I'm surprised that the other book is kind of the one to get. Just a Dakota North #1 newsstand. Figured I'd grab it. Action Comics 544. This is the first appearance of Lex Luthor's war suit. I've been looking for this for a while. Has a few spine ticks, but didn't, you know, it's whatever. I'll get another one. Another copy of Longshot 1. First appearance of Longshot and Spiral, I believe. And #3 is First Mojo. Cyblade She, Battle for Independence, #1. This is the Bill Tucci cover, I believe. This is the first appearance of Witchblade. We got New Mutants 18. I found 2 of these, both newsstand. First appearance of Demon Bear and Warlock. Demon Bear and Warlock. I didn't take notes this time, so this is all off the dome. Okay, we got Marvel Comics Presents 85. That's first appearance of Cyber. He was really cool, and they used him a lot in the 90s, but nothing. But, you know, maybe he'll pick up. We got another copy of New X-Men 118. First Cuckoos. Iron Man 200. Newsstand. This is first appearance of Ironmonger, the villain from the first Iron Man movie. Incredible Hulk 419. This is Talos the Untamed. This is his second appearance. Incredible Hulk #27. I believe this is the first cover appearance of Devil Hulk. Superboy Zero. I think I have one of these, but I just grabbed it because it was a newsstand. This is first cameo of King Shark, and he's got hype because of the next Suicide Squad movie. And I got Fantastic Four 11. This is like one of the several first appearances of her. And we got Fantastic Four 243. Gorgeous Galactus cover. Pretty nice shape. Definitely had to grab that for $1. I think, you know, if Galactus is one of the next villains in the MCU, I mean, this could be a huge key. You know, we've got the FF and the Avengers all fighting him. I could see this really blowing up, similar to, you know, other books recently, like with Cap picking up the hammer, things like that. Okay, we got Dark Horse Annual 1997 with Body Bags appearance. Beautiful cover, love that. We also have Dark Horse Presents Annual 1998, and really cool Hellboy cover with some Nazi stuff. And this is the first appearance of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in comic books. Picked up another copy of Spider-Man Unlimited #1, you know, for that absolute or Maximum Carnage. This is my second copy of Spider-Man Classics 1. I'm surprised this book doesn't go for more, but I know, I don't know, it reprints AF-15 and also the Origin of Doctor Strange, so cool book to have. And the cover is kind of an homage to AF-15. Spider-Man 52 with Venom. I needed this. Just grab this for $1. Really cool Venom cover, Hunger Part 5. That's Spectacular Spider-Man number 5. And just grab another copy of this, Spider-Man 17. Yeah, it's pretty nice shape, black cover with Thanos, the Gauntlet, and Spider-Man. So I grabbed this because it is a Thanos story inside. Warlock Chronicles number 3. Just Thanos, Mephisto, and Warlock. We got What the 24. This is the Infinity Gauntlet parody. And I found another copy of Quasar 30. What If. This is a nice clean copy. Okay, we got Silver Surfer 81 newsstand. I believe this is the first appearance of Tyrant. It may be his first cameo, but I think it's first appearance. Shout out to, I want to say Reed Comics 81 was where I saw that. Silver Surfer 100, cool hologram cover. Shiny. Silver Surfer final issue 146. I think this is my second or third copy. I had to grab it. We got Cosmic Powers Unlimited, starring the Silver Surfer. I'm actually going to take this out, guys. I think this is a Bullseye comic books first. I just wanted to show you the wrap cover. So we got Silver Surfer there, and we got him fighting Thanos on the back. Very, very cool. I posted a picture of that on my Instagram where I kind of stitched the two pictures together so you can see it proper. Got another set of Emerald Twilight. Sorry. So we got 48 here, 49, 50, and I found two of these, and this one is newsstand, and 51. And I think this is, oh shoot, I can't remember which one is his first. I think this is first Kyle Rayner. There's Green Lantern. We got Green Lantern 58. This is the 1 in 10. So I'm just picking up these variants whenever I see them. I had missed out on one of these. I had grabbed a few from this series, and I must have put them back at a con by mistake and was bombed. So I was really happy to find this for $1. It's got a few. It's you know, not pristine. It's got a couple spine ticks, but will be a good placeholder. Leatherface number 1. This is gonna be hard to find. So, and I like to collect horror comics. Horror comics are so hard to come by. I think it's because there's just overlap between horror collectors and comic book collectors. So yeah, really happy to get that. These I just found at my LCS the other night. I got Snake Plissken Chronicles. This is number 1. Number 2. And number 3. And these are all the B covers, I think. Or wait, A covers. These are all the A covers. And they had a couple other there. Apparently that's a hard to find book. I might go back and get the other covers. This Justice League Europe. This is got that Sonic the Hedgehog preview in it. I mean, people were saying it was his first story. I don't think it is, but he had a couple books that were time for first appearance. Grabbed another Dark Horse Comics number 8. It was the first appearance of X. And just kind of specking on that because of the Dark Horse Netflix deal. Cyberforce source book. This is First Darkness preview. And I want to say I saw that on A Poor Man's Comics. I think I saw him show that. So, First Darkness preview in there. This book seems to go for a bit. Was looking around like 10, 15 on eBay. I'm assuming it's because it's like part 2 of a story that starts in Invincible, because it didn't look like there was a part 1. So I grabbed that. So this book is kind of desirable because it has a big ad for Spawn in it. I found 3 of them. There is a variant for this that has foil, I think, and it's it's more desirable if you can find that one. But figured I would just grab those. This is like kind of a spec because the Russo brothers, who did Endgame, are going to be doing a series on Magic the Gathering, and this is the first appearance of Magic the Gathering in comic books, and these are all polybagged, and they all still have the Magic card in them, so I just went ahead and grabbed them all. These were less than $1. I think this was from like a get 6 for $5 or something like that. So a little bit of a spec. I think I also have 3 that aren't polybagged, not shown here. I didn't include those. I'm getting close to the end, guys. All right, we got some good stuff coming up here. Found another X-Force 15 with Deadpool, and another 56, I believe that is. Too many Deadpools, but a nice clean copy with a white cover, so grab that one. As I always say, guys, every haul needs to have some Adam Hughes in it. This is probably my favorite Adam Hughes Wonder Woman cover. Just so gorgeous. I have at least one, maybe more, but certainly had to grab it for $1. If you don't know, I think he takes a lot of inspiration from this artist, Maxfield Parrish. Very similar. But wow. We got 171. This is just an issue I needed. I have almost his whole run with most multiples, but for the Wonder Woman run he did, and that was just one of the few I needed. Here we have Chassis number 1. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I saw, again, another shout out to A Poor Man's Comics. I didn't even really know about this. I'm a big Adam Hughes fan. It does have a few spine ticks, but I hear it's hard to find, and it's Hughes, so grab it for $1. Got Vengeance of Vampirella number 7. Another Hughes cover, very cool. And got a couple Perillo covers. I'm on that Perillo train with everybody. We got Warlord of Mars number 7. Not one of those super fun ones. And then we got Expendables number 3. I'm assuming that is Stallone. And we got Expendables number 4. Adrian! Alright, coming up on the end, kind of. We're getting close. Nightside, number 1. I think this is the first appearance of this character, and I know I've seen someone show this book. I can't remember. And, but yeah, I got 1, 2. They're also, nice covers. And 4. I can't remember if they had 3 and it was just too beat up for me, or they just didn't have it. We got Aspen Splash 2008 Swimsuit Spectacular. Beautiful Michael Turner art. I think my friend traded that to me, actually. And I thought this looked really cool. Suppressed History and Violence in America. I like comics like this, kind of taboo stuff. And, I didn't read it yet, though. This series goes for a bit. This is a 2-part series, but both books can go for 10 to 15, and as a set can go for 35, 40. So keep an eye out for it. I have a complete set myself, and then I think I have an extra 2 copies of number 1. So it seems like the second one may be a little harder to find, at least for me. Big Mask fan, did not know this existed. This is Walter. He is the villain in most of the Mask comics. And I guess this is his own series. Walter, Campaign of Terror, number 1. Number 2. And number 3. He's just like really badass. He's like, near invincible. Cross and the Switchblade. This is a Spire Christian comic. It's not perfect, but for $1, I'll take it. I really want to get more Spire books. And then one more stack after this, and we're done. Got Clerks Holiday Special, written by Kevin Smith. Cool Art Adams cover. This is my second copy of Tex Avery's Wolf in Red, number 3. I think all I need is number 2 to complete. I really like those books. Night of the Living Dead Prelude. We got DC Comics Ghosts 105. Unknown Soldier 250. I love these World War II books. I've been after this one for a while. Superman 54. Really cool cover. Saving us from that Nazi bomb. Got Weird War Tales 112. They had a bunch of these, and I really want to collect this series, but they were just destroyed. This was the only one that was like good enough to grab. And then this is the last stack here. It's just some kind of fun back issues I needed for Injustice. I still need a number 1, but now I have everything else for the first volume. I got 9, 10, and 12. I already had 11, so I didn't grab it. And a couple Marvel Zombies books. I recently decided to start picking this series up, so I was happy to find these in the dollar bin. Got Marvel Zombies number 2, issue 1. Got Marvel Zombies Return, issue number 2. I guess Iron Man is surfing an eagle. I grabbed the variant cover for Marvel Zombies 3, issue 1. And then just the standard cover. Had to grab it because it is an Army of Darkness homage. And this is an Evil Dead homage cover. They did have issue 2, but it was freaking destroyed. And I got Marvel Zombies 3. This is number 4. And this one I just thought was cool. There's also a non-spiral bound version, but it's not. I don't think it's as big. It's like not as thick. And just thought this was cool. It's got blueprints of the mansion and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's spiral bound, and I still put it in a bag and board. people were like, Bullseye, you can't put the spiral mount in a bag anymore. And I'm like, watch me. I like gallery books that are full page art, and I collected these cards. I spent way too much money on these cards back in the day that I could have been spending on comic books, but just thought this was cool. It's embossed or embossed. I'm not totally sure how to say that, but really cool. So that is gonna be my haul. Most of that stuff I picked up on vacation. I'm home now, so should have a lot more steady influx of videos. Please check out my Instagram. I'm also going to be putting up some books for sale and trade, so you want to keep an eye out for that. If you made it this long, please smash that like and comment, subscribe. It all helps. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.